French cars have always been weird. They've always flown in the face of convention. And from their pantheon of strangeness, I've bought this. A Citroen CX Safari. It wasn't easy to find one, as most have been turned into motorhomes, but it was worth the effort because this is perhaps the most French car of them all. Take the indicators. You operate them using this rocker switch here. But because that's nowhere near the steering column, the indicating doesn't self-cancel after you've made the turn. And then there's the stereo, which is mounted vertically between the seats. And that's fine, but if you're enjoying a cheeky pan au chocolat as you drive along and a bit of pastry falls off, which it will, it'll end up in the cassette player, where it will spoil your enjoyment of the Vanessa Paradis song you were listening to. It's as though Citroen's engineers looked at what everyone else was doing in the 1970s and then did something else. Even the brake pedal's weird because it's effectively a switch. The brakes are on or they're off. It's just about impossible to use it properly. Probably easier when you get to your destination to just do a George Michael.
This is what I've chosen. A Matra Marina. It's from the 80s, mid-engine, two-seater sports car. Except it's got 3 seats. I suppose maybe if my wife and my mistress want to go out for a drive at the same time, I've got that covered. And it's not a sports car either, because the engine is a tiny 1.6, which produces just 88 horsepower. It doesn't make any sense. Matra built the Exocet missile. That is a fast thing. This is really not. Then there's its name. Everywhere else in the world, they name cars after exciting animals like Jaguar, Mustang, or exotic winds, Kamsin, Scirocco. Matra, no, they chose Marina, which is a Latin word meaning son of a plebeian family who likes eels. That's been through the dictionaries of all the languages, and we have found the word. Oh, that is, nobody will get that. That is weirder than any other name we could give it. We will have it. Mind you, this car is nothing compared to what Mayer's bought.
Bonjour, viewers. Now, back in 1998, Renault told its designers that they wanted a large luxury coupe, you know, something a bit like a BMW 6 Series. So this is what they came up with. The avant-garde. It's made almost entirely of plastic. It appears to have been drawn by an 8-year-old who liked high-speed trains, and there are no conventional instruments. There are just some digital things floating around over in the middle there. Look at all that dashboard that's there. There's just acres of it. If you wanted to wipe the windscreen because it had fogged up, you couldn't do it. You do get the impression that if Renault's designers were asked to design, say, a new dog, they'd put the head on the other end and it would have 2 tails at the front. They wouldn't just be able to do a conventional dog.
Even the doors on this car are odd.
Mainly because, and I have checked this, each one weighs more than Kylie Minogue. That is very heavy. They claim to be the heaviest production car doors in the world, not much of a boast. And they don't really open. That is as far as it goes. It's more sort of ajar. So, Fred, on any sort of a slope, it can actually be quite difficult to do it. Bloody Nora. Yeah!